C-Class riders, not known for their prowess on the ruts, but as we get rocking and rolling, the whole shot's going to come from the center of the Kawasaki rider. See if he can hold on to it for a complete lap. Nope, we've already got a lead change.
Big crash.
That's why we try to smooth it out. It happens, though. And it's going to be Cameron Horner out of Bozeman, Montana, all the way from Montana to get that whole shot on the Kawasaki. So, and this is what you're going to see. These first few turns, they kind of bottleneck up. Another Kawasaki out front. It may still be the 43. Can he do the unthinkable? Can he lead a complete lap while getting the whole shot?
Looks like he's already opened up a bit of a lead.
That is a nice run through the 10 commandments. Now they'll work their way over to Storyland. And look at that racetrack. It is so rutty. It's nothing but ruts. There's no flat ground. Man, this kid can absolutely ride ruts. He just picked his way right through that one. So that part of the racetrack is called Storyland. The family that used to flag back there, they are the Stories. So there you go, Storyland. Park all the way around this thing with golf carts.
Looks like you got to have about 10 to 12 lines going into Storyland. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Insane.
That is unbelievably ruddy. That's what all the soil amendments we have done. I say like I was out here on the dump truck and the loader. I did not do it. The track crew, Randy Poulter and all those guys, Jeff Russell and his crew, got this track absolutely perfect. That rain just before we went into practice was critical to get that water nice and deep. But man, check out our guy, the number 43. It's Cameron Horner, I believe. If that's still him leading, he might do it. He might get the whole shot and lead this thing. I always say, if you come from a long way away, if I see you and you're from California or whatever, and you come all the way over here, you're here to do business.
Absolutely, absolutely. Looks like the sun's opening up a little bit. It's going to start getting a little hot. These guys train for it. They're here for it.
They're like, really, man? You gave all this nice weather to everybody else, and now the C-Class comes out, and the track is super rough. The sun comes out. They're going to make us work. So let's take a look at our top 10 brought to you by Dunlop Tires. Cameron Horner out front. Anthony Castaigne in the number 2 spot. Lance Gerard is 3rd. Trevor Randall is 4th. Raymond Sullivan is 5th. Hayden Hoover 6th. Jeremy Sanders 7th. Albert Halberd, the 4th, not the 3rd, is 8th. Caden Schubert is 9th. And Lux Turner rounds out your Dunlop top 10. Riders making their way beyond the mechanics area. It's much nicer to be up here in this air-conditioned booth than out there on that racetrack.
I'm actually getting cold up here.
Right? Yeah, I know. It's chilly. So what's your major in college?
Right now, I'm in a major called Industrial Technology, focused on manufacturing, 3D CAD modeling, stuff like that. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, my son's he's taking Revit. He's into architecture. He's doing mechanical engineering is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Way smarter than I am. No doubt. Still a bottleneck back in the pack there. We'll start seeing guys kind of bubble to the top. You know, they get a bad start and they may have went down to one of the 1,400 different crashes we just saw. So the C-Class is notorious. There's usually about 10 guys, honestly, that are like super legit and like trained and like can race deep into a moto. And you just get tired. You've never raced locally. Typically it's a 5-lap race, minute and a half lap times. Your local race is about 7 or 8 laps. You just have not had your chance to get race legs underneath you where you're going 20 minutes plus whatever. So these guys, fatigue will definitely be an issue for some of these kids.
Right. Like you said, the top 10, they train for it. They're into it. Most of these guys could probably even qualify for the B class.
Probably could. This kid out front doing a great job. Now let's see what's happening back in the number 2 spot as Anthony Castaigne on the number 18 Yamaha. Consistent. He's back there in the number 2 spot, so he's still in the mix. Then it starts to tighten up here. Your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th place riders all in a little bit of a bottleneck. That's going to be Gerard, Randall, Sullivan on the 83 Kawasaki, Hayden Hoover on the 72 Yamaha, Jeremy Sanders on the 41 Yamaha. So it's all new for these guys. I always try to think about what it's like from the family. It's the first time they've ever been here. Like how this whole process works. Like they're getting up early. They're trying to make sure they're there early enough for staging. Because, you know, back home, you can roll right up. The card can be up and you can just zip right onto the starting gate. Not here. You got to be in staging about 2 races in advance. That's about 45 minutes. The races are 20 minutes, so a little bit different here. And when they say they're racing at 7:30 a.m., the gate will drop at exactly 7:30 a.m. unless we have some kind of crazy weather issue or a track issue. So
absolutely. Riders here, it's like clockwork every day of the week.
Absolutely. And that's what makes it cool. You can be back at your hotel. You go, all right, I got to be there about 1 for my race at 3 or 4, whatever, and feel pretty confident that that's going to go down. In fact, you can watch it on your phone on RacerTV to know exactly where they are on the race program. as we watch some of the riders work their way through the 10 Commandments. Now, back in the day, you used to get on top of those things. It was a little different. You could kind of skim them and hop through them now. Now it's pretty much just double, double, double. You'll see a guy triple every now and again, whether they go inside or outside. That will change throughout the week or throughout the day. The good lines on the inside, it gets so rough, they all just start migrating to the outside of the racetrack, too. So as we continue to watch our leader, but we're actually watching the number 83, that would be Raymond Sullivan. Hey guys, friendly reminder about all of our social distancing policies. Keep everybody safe here. You want to spread out. Make sure you're wearing a mask when you're in any of our structures. So everybody's spread out on that fence line. We want to make sure everybody is following all the protocols that you have all been made very well aware of so that we don't get anyone sick. Want this event to go off with a bang. So please adhere to those social distancing policies that you all have been made aware of at the riders meeting. It's in our pamphlets. We all know what we're supposed to do. Spread out, put your mask on, and let's create a nice, safe environment to watch a motorcycle race. Cameron Horner having a great ride now. The number 43 is out to a 12-second lead. Some of the riders going past the billboard there, some of the greats here at Loretta Lynn's. And from there, they go to the mechanics area. Mechanics area is cool. They have all the screens, all the live timing. They can see where their kids are. They have the boards over there. They can watch the racing as well. So a really cool setup. And then just beyond that, the Monster Energy viewing platforms. We have 3 of those spaced throughout the property. And again, we want to make sure you're wearing your mask when you're up there. The one just beyond the mechanics area, that is for family and pit crew only. You get to go up there during that race that your child, your son or daughter is racing in, and then you have to come back down to make room for the next group of family and friends with their children racing in that next moto. A really cool idea put together by Monster Energy. You have the inner viewing deck for all the team managers and scouts, if you will, in the center portion of the racetrack. So Jason Weigert going to take one of our apprentices down to the podium and kind of let him get an idea of how it works. You guys are really having to social distance down there. You're all spread out here so nobody's packed up on each other. Wearing your mask right now. As we work our way into lap number 4, our leader, I believe, coming right in front of us out of Montana. He got the whole shot. That's Cameron Horner on the number 43 machine. And Cameron looking solid. A 2:01 lap time. Look down the racetrack, you can pick up the number 18. That's one thing we don't normally say. The consistent rides here in the C-Class, it's been this top 3. Horner, Costain, and Turner, 1, 2, and 3 from the get-go. Albert Haberl in the number 4 spot. Raymond Sullivan is 5th. Lance Gerard is 6th. Jeremy Sanders, 7th. Garrett Alombog is 8th. Trevor Randall is 9th. Hayden Hoover is 10th, and that is your Dunlop top 10. And you can see on your screen there, that top 10 there, brought to you by the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. No real change to the front of the race order. There's your leader, hopping through those 10 commandments. Man, he can wear that gear in the next moto. It's perfect. He got the whole shot. He is leading this thing. That's a very rare feat. We've seen guys get whole shots. We haven't been able to see anybody get the whole shot and take the race win, if my memory serves me correctly. So now we're about 5 laps into this race. That's about 10 minutes on the racetrack for the C-Class. So this is about the length of time that a normal C-Class race back home will go. So these guys kind of dealing with fatigue, going deeper into a race than they normally do, much like Mike Tyson did last night with Buster Douglas, normally a 3-round fight. But Douglas took him to task. I'm not sure how long he even went, Jason. You stayed up for the finish.
All right, yes,
Yep.
I did. We had a good time last night. You know, a lot of times out here, we got a battle going on right now. We got to watch this Castaneda on the 18.
That's a podium spot.
Yeah, he's under pressure from
Whoa.
Turner. This is going to be a switch from 3rd to 2nd. Turner on that Yamaha, able to make the move on that number 47. So, Lux, Turner. Oh, yeah.
So this is like
Everything's luxed out, dude.
Oh, just deluxe. That is deluxe.
Premium. Yep. Look at the leather seat.
Everything. He went with the premium package.
Seat. Yep. The premium package.
Yes, if you will. Matching bumper. Yeah, it's deluxe.
Yeah.
Like it. He's not done yet though.
No, so Castaneda on the 18 trying to come right back on him and take that spot away. Anthony Castaneda out of North Fork, California. If you see a fork in the road, take it. Oh, but right now it looks like Max Turner is starting to pull away on that 47. Corner is long gone.
So Jason Wygant, talk about your typical C-Class race back home, about 5 laps, 10 minutes on the racetrack. Here we are. That's where we're at. So they're going deeper into uncharted territory for these guys.
Should be a 15-minute race, I believe, in the C-Class. And yeah, they're probably used to running 8 to 10 minutes back home. So this could change in a hurry. And you see some mistakes now from Castaneda, maybe because of that, as we go past the 10-minute mark. And for the first time today, sun started to come up.
That's what we were talking about. It's deep into the day already, and we're at race 9. If you look across this racetrack, I can almost guarantee you these kids have never rode or a track this rough in their life.
No, there's no way to replicate this anywhere, how rough this is. And we noticed it the third moto of the day.
Yes.
It wasn't even day, it was morning, and it was already rough. And you got to start moving lines around. We'll see how well these C-Class riders can do it. The 43 of Horner, that's not Christian Horner, the team manager of the
It's not Bob Horner, your third base
team. It's Cameron Horner.
Whole shot.
Montana.
He's one of the few, Jason. I haven't seen a guy get a whole shot and win a moto. Have we seen that yet?
Yeah, all the way gate to flag. I don't think so. As crazy as that sounds. Barry Karsten did get the whole shot and win the moto, but he didn't lead the entire way.
Right.
Had a battle on his hands. So Kevin Walker got pushed back to second at one point. Then Walker went down, and Karsten did get the whole shot and the moto win, but he ran most of that race in second. As we check out Turner there in the number 2 spot. The rest of the field, we got Albert Haberl in 4th, Garrett Alumbog 5th, Trevor Randall 6th, Hayden Hoover 7th, Jeremy Sanders 8th, Brant Hoffman 9th, and Lance Gerard. That rounds out your top 10. Brought to you by the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. Rest of the field, you got Jarrett Finch, James Runyon, Jacob Henry, Caden Schubert, and Sawyer Beck. That is your top 15. And I'm going to check for the 2-lap card here.
It's impossible to see, man. You would think after the many years of being here, we would figure out a technology to see it.
Thinks he's got it dialed. He's going to be our eagle eye in the sky. 2 to go. All right, we're going to head down to the podium. We'll have our apprentice, the apprentice, helping out.
Step into my office because you're fired.
You're fired. Not yet.
Not yet.
Everybody,
not yet. You're all in the game still.
I just wanted to say that.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to head down to the podium. We'll get moto medals, and we'll do our social distancing interviews down there. New experience for everybody.
It is.
And Cameron Horner hoping to be the one with the gold.
Yeah, and speaking of social distancing, we do ask that you keep those masks with you when you jump into a structure, which are one of the viewing decks. Please wear your mask, and if not for yourself, but for others. You may be fine, you may be asymptomatic, but you know what? You may give it to someone who takes it back home to their grandmother or grandfather. We don't want that. We want everybody to be safe, wear it, spread out. No reason to be stacked up. We got so much room here at Loretta Lynn's. There's no reason for us to all to be shoulder to shoulder. Yes. Don't even think about it. If you see the MMZ sign, that's a mandatory mask zone. Wear your mask. We're not asking you. We are telling you, put that mask on. You are now Jason Wygant. As Jason Wygant gets ready to head down to the podium, we've got our winner coming up very shortly, Cameron Horner, number 43. If he can hold on, he's got a 27-second lead. I believe he's got an excellent chance of holding on to this race and getting himself a whole shot and a race win. Makes the podiums very easy. First one of the day. So Megawatt going to jump in here. We've got another apprentice, I believe, that's going to help us out with the 65s. Is that correct? Coming up next with you. I'm going to grab this lunch here, this delicious brown bagger.
Yeah, got some help up here, got some apprentices, and during this 65 race, going to have a young man show us his skills, man. Try to develop some things and, see what direction we can send him in and see if we can give him any help. And right now he's down there at the podium with Weege, getting an idea of how that works as well. And we'll let him loose at that here in a little bit. Yeah, coming up next, race 10, 65cc 7 to 9 limited. So this one's stacked as well. As soon as we get our podiums out of the way, we'll do our introductions on that one. Keep you guys posted on who's on the line and who's going to take it to them right now. And then we take a quick look. Wyatt Thurman, Alex Holmes, Christopher Harris, Malachi Kraft, just to get us started here. White flag, I believe, is out on this one. Waiting for those checkers to come out. Don't think, nope, haven't seen the checkers just as of yet. Trying to get an eye on that number 43 machine. Is that him coming out of the back there? Or is that right in front of us? I believe that might be him right in front of us. And it is our leader making his way through the beach for the last time. And Cameron Horner, just about a 33-second lead last time around. Making very few mistakes here today, hitting the marks, having a great ride at it. And there he is, the 43 machine, the big green Kawasaki of Cameron Horner. Putting it in the books. Checker flag is out. Looking for Deluxe Turner on that number 47 machine. Should be seeing Lex any moment here. Should be coming into view around the pond here. There come a couple of Yamahas. I believe that is, yep. That is number 47, Lux Turner. About to bring it through. Keep it on two wheels here for another turn and grab himself a second place in Moto 1 for our 250C. Anthony Castaned. He's on that Yamaha number 18. Should be seeing him any second than him, I believe. Yep, and checking in, it is Anthony Castanet, Cameron Horner, Lex Turner, and Anthony Castanet. 1, 2, 3 here in 250C. Going to get these guys situated on the podium, and Lex going to find out. I'm sorry, Lux. We're going to hear from Lux, Anthony, and Cameron here in just a moment.
All right, yes, we are ready, Megawatt. Let's get that microphone wiped down real quick, and then we'll start our interviews. A rare so far, gate to flag, taking the Stasic hole shot and bringing it all the way to the checkered flag in first place from Montana. Let's hear it for Cameron Horner. All right, Cameron, man, was that a dream ride or what? What was it like to hole shot and win here at Loretta's?
That was like the best feeling ever. Been waiting for that for so long.
Yeah? Were you getting nervous at any point?
I was a little nervous on the line, but not bad.
Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, mostly, my sister, and then everyone else back home, really, they've helped me the most. So, thank you to everyone.
All right, let's hear it for Cameron Horner taking the gold medal. And hold up that hole shot check and we'll get some photos. There we go. Grab that hole shot check and take some pics for that as well. Stasic handing out hole shot awards for every single moto this week. The little check is the one he actually brings home. The big check is just for us on the stage. That is it for our winner. Congratulations, Cameron. And leave your bike there, but you can come on down and hang out, and we'll get our second and third place finishers on up. Bike stays on the stage. We'll get our second place finisher on up. This is a good battle. About midway through the moto, they met up and had a real duel. And in the end, Lux ends up taking the second place position. Come up to the stage, Lux, and put that silver medal on. Be proud of that. Second place here in the C class in this moto. Let's hear it for Lux Turner. Walk right up to that microphone there. That is all yours. All right, Lux, take me through the moto, man. How'd it go?
It went pretty good, you know. There was like a pile up on the start. I almost wadded, but I don't know how I got through it. But the track's pretty rough. It was good, though. I liked the rough. I got really tired on those last laps. Long race.
Oh, yeah. Longer than anything at home, probably, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who do you want to thank, Lux?
I'd like to thank my mom and dad. I would not be here without them. Thank you so much. And that's it.
All right, mom and dad doing the job. Lux Turner, congratulations. Let's hear it for him. And we'll put the mic back up. We'll clean that thing off. And we have our third place finisher, Anthony Castaneda. Had 15 minutes to figure that one out. Tried my best. Castaneda. Did I do it? I got it right. All right, heading up to the stage, Anthony Castaneda taking the bronze. Same thing we just asked Lux Turner. How grueling and gnarly is this moto? Do you ever race this long at home?
No, definitely not.
Did you get tired?
Yeah, about halfway through, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
All right, man. What's it like to get a bronze medal here at Loretta's?
It's sick, but first is better.
All right, we'll see what you can do in the other ones. Who do you want to thank?
Who's here? Caldwell Concepts, Vivid Designs Co., Mom and Dad, Moto XXX. Yeah, big shout out to Moto XXX. They're hooking it up hard. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The Ellis family for always helping me out. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, let's hear it for our third place finisher, Anthony Castaneda. And that's it for 250C. We'll head back up for the 60.